Hey guys, it's Jonathan, Wrestling Talking the Shop, and welcome back to the channel. Going to do Today in Wrestling History for July the 19th. On this day in 1997, ECW Heatwave took place in the ECW arena. The main event was one of the most heated bouts in ECW history, pitting Jerry the King Lawler, Rob Van Dam, and Sabu against Rick Rude, Tommy Dreamer, and the Sandman. Lawler was depicted as invading the company he called extremely crappy wrestling with the help of two men who believed they were better than the company and gave them their first national break. ECW original Sandman and Dreamer teamed with Rude, who was coming out of his 3-year retirement. In the end, Rude, the longtime WWF WCW competitor, turned on the ECW loyalists and allowed Lawler and Sabu to take and Rob Van Dam to take the win. This would be Rude's last ever match. Earlier on the card, the ECW Tag Team Champions changed hands when the Gangsters, New Jack, and Mustafa defeated the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon Dudley, in a steel cage weapons match. On this day in 2009, TNA's Victory Road pay-per-view took place in Orlando, Florida. The main event saw Kurt Angle retain the TNA World Heavyweight Champion against Mick Foley. Booker T and Scott Steiner defeated Beer Money Inc., James Storm, and Bobby Roode to win the TNA Tag Team Champions, and Taz made his first appearance for the company. On this day in 2016, WWE marked the reintroduction of the brand split as they once again divided their rosters between Raw and SmackDown. On the premiere of the SmackDown as live rather than tape, showing the two top picks were Seth Rollins for Raw, and in the spot on the WWE Champion, Dean Ambrose to SmackDown in the second spot. The highest draft woman was WWE Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, who was drafted in the 3rd overall. The highest placed NXT talent was Finn Balor, who was taken by Raw. On this day in 2020, WWE taped the horror show at Extreme Rules pay-per-view, considered the worst pay-per-view major event of WWE's period without fans in attendance. The show was headlined by Drew McIntyre defeating Dolph Ziggler, retaining the WWE Championship in an Extreme Rules match. On this day in 2021, WWE held their first edition of Raw in front of fans since the start of COVID-19 pandemic at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. The show saw Nikki A.S.H. cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase she had won the night prior to win the Women's Raw Championship from Charlotte Flair. Other notable events saw the John Cena and Keith Lee make their long-awaited returns, and Karrion Kross made his main roster debut in a disappointing loss to Jeff Hardy. And that's going to wrap up Today in Wrestling History. You remember that show, Lindsay?
Yeah,
we were there.
I remember. He got squashed.
Yeah, he did. And it wasn't, I think he got released and then re-signed, didn't he? He come out wearing that goofy mask, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was wearing a goofy mask. But anyways, that's going to wrap it up. Today in Wrestling History. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe.